Hi, my dear friends. Punarvas Jayakumar here. So, guys, every year before the budget, the government of India, that is, finance ministry, asks all its stakeholders for some suggestions and proposals in the for the upcoming budget. So, in this video, I am presenting to you the proposed changes in the income tax regime, income tax reduction specifically. This has been proposed by our ICAI, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, and they have presented to Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, the finance minister of our country. So before we go ahead, I would like you to like, subscribe this channel and also share this video. It will be helpful for many people. I'll be coming up with many such videos in the near future, my dear friends. Without further ado, let's go ahead. All the proposals which are put forth by our ICAI to Nirmala Madam. First and foremost, increase in the ATC limit. So as you know, my dear friends, ATC is a chapter 6A deduction, as you very well know. The cap of ATC, as you know, is 1.5 lakh rupees. It covers home loan principal, insurance premium, post office savings scheme, NPS, etc. are majorly covered here. Now for NPS, there is a separate, extra deduction of 50,000 rupees in some other section, but nevertheless, it is still less. 1.5 plus 50,000, just 2 lakh rupees, it's still less. So, if you observe in the past 10 years, this 1.5 lakh has not changed, but what has definitely changed is increase in the home loan rates, increase in insurance premium amounts, etc. have gone up quite a notch. So, to create a level playing field, ICAI has suggested this 1.5 lakh to be increased to 3 lakh. And this 50,000 NPS deduction will remain the same is what they have proposed. So overall, this 1.5 lakh in ATC is proposed to go to 3 lakh. That is the first proposal, my dear friends. Second one, increase in the standard deduction for employees. In India, employment category, the taxpayers who come under the employment category are the highest and honest taxpayers in our country in terms of number, not in terms of amount maybe. So they do not have any option to do any tax planning or tax, avoidance, so to speak. As you know, there's a thin line between the two. But because their salary will always be net of TDS and they cannot play around a lot. Recently, when my friend, who's an engineer asked me, what can I do? I said, there's nothing that you can do. Only within the, rigors of law, that is the only thing that you can do. So the standard deduction of employees currently is 50,000 rupees. So this ICAI has proposed to increase it to 1 lakh. They have given a suggestion that this should be increased to 1 lakh rupees. This will definitely benefit many employees in our country. Third change, my dear friends, is the Public Provident Fund. Currently, the annual contribution is 1.5 lakhs. The proposed change is 3 lakh rupees. There is a change in the Public Provident Fund. The amount of contribution, they want to increase it, or they have suggested that it be increased to 3 lakh rupees. Fourth one is our ATD. ATD is our medical insurance premium. Medical insurance premium. So medical insurance premium is allowed for self and for family members as of now. Interestingly, medical insurance premium doesn't cover medical expenditure. So any medical expenses that we pay, that is not covered in this deduction. Generally, they add it, as a perquisite sometimes, or in medical expenditure, it is only there. One provision is there, that is only for senior citizens. Senior citizens, and that too, only if medical insurance is not claimed, then senior citizens can claim this. So it is anyway almost a redundant provision because most of them will have a medical insurance premium who want to claim under ATD. Now, the proposal now, it's a very interesting proposal. I don't know how practical it will be, but it's very interesting. The proposal now is that they are suggesting, why not also open it up for medical expenditure? So deduction not only for medical insurance premium, but for medical expenditure for all categories of SSCs is what is suggested. So practically, I am not sure if it's a good proposal because obviously now what all the fraudulent billing, fraudulent expenses, etc. will be claimed. You can, create medical bills and obviously claim the same. The reason why this suggestion was given was, of course, because of COVID and various diseases, etc. It is, little heavy on the wallet to obviously just keep spending and not getting any tax benefit. So the intentions may be noble, but the practicality of which is something which I do not know whether it's going to be feasible. And in my personal opinion, I don't think so this proposal will be accepted, even including medical expenditure in the ATD regime. Fifth one, tax audit limit. Tax audit limit. Guys, the tax audit limit as of now is 10 crore, as you know. The proposal is to reduce this limit to ensure medium level businesses do come under the tax audit radar, and also it will ensure that chartered accountants will work on that, accounts will be perfect, maintenance of accounts will be good, and even once the books have gone through the tax audit thing, and of course the final tax paid also would be not open to scrutiny because it would be almost correct. So this would definitely help the smaller businesses. There is an ulterior motive from the ICAI to suggest this, because if they obviously, reduce this limit, what will happen is chartered accountants will get more and more work to do tax audit. So definitely there's an ulterior motive, but in the larger scheme of things, it's a good proposal, because more and more businesses would come under the tax audit regime. CS will get their fees also. But apart from that, guys, from a larger, on a serious note, a larger perspective, it really will help, because the taxation would be perfect, is what the ICAI also has suggested. Sixth one, 44 ADA also is a measure where you can say there's a little bit of vested interest in the ICAI. So this presumptive taxation for professionals, currently it is, your gross receipts, etc. should be less than or equal to 50 lakh rupees. And 50% should be declared as income. 50% should be offered to income on which tax would be payable. Now here, they want to increase this limit to 1 crore. And they have suggested that the tax be reduced. Suggested that the tax be reduced to 30%. 30%. So they have said that the current amount is how much? That is less than or equal to 50 lakh gross receipts, and 50% is being offered to tax, whereas now they want to increase the limit to 1 CR and reduce the whatever is offered to tax at 30%. This would definitely increase, considering all the practicing CAs come under this bracket, major ones, the mid-sized firms, etc., and medium practitioners in the CA field. So they say it would probably, help us in some way. That is the reason why these two, 5 and 6 are purely, there are definitely vested interests, but in the larger scheme of things, it would definitely help the taxpayers and the department and the ministry as well, obviously. Now, the 7th change is the insurance reduction. Insurance reduction. Currently, the insurance reduction is only allowed for life insurance, as you know, and of course for medical insurance. But guys, ICAI has proposed an interesting change. Every time now we fly, every time we book a flight, you will see that please insure your travel. Then every time we buy a house, you would have, suggested to your clients, or you would have, you will be a, owner of a home now. You would have seen that obviously when you buy a house, you also need to take insurance. That in case something happens to you, the insurance company will pay the bank in which you have taken a loan. At least the title will be secure within your family. And of course, personal accident, which will not take away your life, but which will almost take away your life, where you will be completely, incapacitated. So ICAI has proposed a nice thing. They are saying that apart from only life and medical insurance, also include travel insurance, also include, your home insurance, and also include the personal accident insurance. This is a good proposal. So hope that will take care. Dividend taxation. Dividend, as you know, a few years ago, the dividend distribution tax was abolished, where the companies used to pay tax, and whatever dividend that received by the SSE was not offered to tax, it was exempt. Later, the tables were reversed, the tables were turned, and now it is taxable in the hands of the SSE dividend. But the rates are your normal rates. So now the proposal is to, of course, make it 20% taxation plus surcharge plus cess. A reduction in tax rate is being proposed with respect to dividend, which will obviously, the reason why is, of course, I want to invest in companies. That's my, future, financial plan. And in that financial plan, if I have to pay tax, obviously it will not be lucrative for me. If I have to pay normal rates, 30% slab rates, assuming I'm coming in the higher slab, it is not lucrative for me. So to make it little, better, to ensure that I'll get better return on my investment, because in return on investment, I need to compute the tax component as well. That's the reason why this has been suggested. The ninth change is ATG. ATG, there's a donation cap of 10% on taxable income. On taxable income, the ICAI is proposing the government of India to remove this entire cap so that donations can be increased by those who want to donate more. So to sort of, support more and more donations, they want to increase the cap. So let us look forward to the budget, my dear friends, in February 2023, which will be presented by Srimati Nirmala Sitharamanji. Now, important to note that election year is 2024. So would they accept these changes and would they make it a populist budget, or will, what do you say, Nirmala madam stick to her roots and, ensure that she would definitely do what is, better for the country, or would it be a balance is what we need to see. Even this would be better for the country in my opinion, but whether she would stick to her guns or whether she would obviously sort of come down and then accept the proposals as well is something that we need to see. Would she divert and accept these proposals, or would she, implement her own plans, whatever her plans may be? Interesting to know in our budget session, which we are, waiting with bated breath. Of course, I'll be doing a budget analysis also after the budget. Please, subscribe to this channel, like and share this video. Many such interesting videos coming your way, my dear friends. Take care. Whatever you have your proposal or what it should happen according to you, please put it in the comment section. Let us discuss. I would definitely go through and reply. If you are the finance minister, what are the proposals that you would seek and what are the changes that you would make? Please do. Let's make it interactive, my dear friends. Come on. Please comment below. Let me know. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Take care.